Before we dive into today's story, make sure to subscribe to Mystic America for more amazing journeys through hidden history and forgotten places. Let's get started. In the city of Dayton, Ohio, known for its innovation, resilience, and deep-rooted American spirit, there lies a hilltop sanctuary that has stood watch over the city for nearly 2 centuries. This is Woodland Cemetery and Arboretum, a place of rest, a place of remembrance, a place where the story of a city and a nation is carved in stone. Established in the year 1841, Woodland Cemetery was one of the first rural, or garden, cemeteries in the United States. At a time when crowded urban graveyards were becoming unhealthy and unsightly, the people of Dayton sought something different, something more peaceful, more natural, more enduring. They chose a hilltop, one of the highest points in the city, and from there created a landscape unlike any other. The land was purchased from John Van Buren. The design was entrusted to Israel Smith, who shaped it into gentle hills, winding roads, and shaded walking paths, an escape not just for mourning, but for quiet reflection. Over the decades, Woodland would grow from its original 40 acres to more than 200 acres, becoming both a cemetery and a certified arboretum. With over 3,000 trees and 165 species, it remains a living memorial, where time is marked by the changing of leaves and the stillness of ancient oaks. But Woodland Cemetery is not known only for its beauty. It is known for the stories of the people who rest there. Among them, 2 brothers from Dayton who would change the world from the skies. Orville and Wilbur Wright, inventors of the airplane, are buried here beside their family. Pilots and dreamers from across the globe still visit to pay tribute to the men who first lifted humanity off the ground. Nearby rests Paul Laurence Dunbar, one of the first African-American poets to gain national recognition. His voice broke through the barriers of his time, and though his life was short, his legacy lives on in words carved not just in marble, but in memory. Here, too, lies Charles F. Kettering, the mind behind the electric car starter, and Irma Bombeck, whose humor brightened the lives of millions, and James M. Cox, former governor of Ohio and presidential candidate in 1920, whose running mate was none other than Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Woodland Cemetery is also the resting place of countless soldiers, from the Revolutionary War to the World Wars and into modern times. Each headstone tells a story of courage, of sacrifice, and of service. Though the cemetery holds more than 110,000 graves, it never feels like a place of sorrow. It feels sacred, yes, but also peaceful. It is a place where school children learn, where artists sketch, where families walk beneath golden trees in the fall. Events are held year-round. Tours are guided through history. The cemetery continues to teach, to inspire, and to connect. Because Woodland Cemetery is not just a record of who has passed, it is a record of what they built, of who they were, of how they shaped the world we live in today. From its quiet chapel to its sweeping views of the Miami Valley, Woodland stands not only as a resting place, but as a monument to Dayton's soul. A place where history doesn't sleep, it whispers.